Hey guys, what's going on? My name's Carnage, and today I'm bringing you a Search and Destroy gameplay on the map Aftermath using the MP7 with the Foregrip, extended mags, and silencer attachment. I'm using it with obviously the primary Gunfighter wildcard, which allows you 3 attachments on your main primary instead of the normal amount being 2. I'm also using another wildcard, which is the Perk 3 Greed, and I have the 2 perks in that Perk 3 slot, being Extreme Conditioning and Tactical Mask. Extreme Conditioning for the reason I love to rush, and the MP7 is a very close range weapon. And Tactical Mask for the reason of hate running into shock charges and stuns and flashes, just all that kind of stuff. Especially shock charges, though. I mean, just it's unbelievable the amount of shock charges you run into, especially on Aftermath, because there's just so many open, wide places that for people to put them. And that's just why I can't stand shock charges, and that's why I have to use a Tactical Mask. So moving on to my other perks, in the perk 1 slot I have Lightweight. Helps with me getting around the map faster, because Aftermath is a fairly large map and requires, with the MP7 you need to be close range, so having perks that allow you to get to people closer always helps out. And then for my perk 2 I have Toughness. I'm kind of torn at the moment between Toughness and Fast Hands. More likely I run Toughness for the simple reason that Fast Hands helps you with throwing grenades, but really the only time that I really find that I need to throw stuns quickly is on pre-nades, and I can find very good rush routes that don't require a pre-nade. So I tend to go with Toughness more often, but Fast Hands is still a very good and reliable perk. If you're kind of trying to decide on whether to use Toughness or Fast Hands, because those are obviously the only 2 perks you really should use in Search, I could understand somewhat Scavenger if you're using a weapon that really starts on low ammo, but really there is no gun in this game that requires you needing Scavenger for Search and Destroy. There just really is no need for it. So between Toughness and Fast Hands, if you're gonna use 2 stuns, a frag, and a pistol or a secondary, then I'd recommend using Fast Hands, because then at that point, Fast Hands not only helps you with your grenades but also helps you with your secondary. So there's a lot of stuff that it helps you with. If you're only gonna use like a frag or a frag in one concussion and one tactical grenade, it's better just to go Toughness, because Toughness is gonna help you out more often than Fast Hands is. So Aftermath is a very interesting map in my opinion. It's in my top 3 as far as Search and Destroy maps go. A lot of people that I've talked to though have mixed feelings about this map for 2 reasons. One, this is the reason some people don't like it, because you run into people who sit in corners and kind of hide behind their bouncing betties and shock charges. Unfortunately, you're gonna run into that on every map, but on Aftermath you tend to run into it a little bit more often. But when I play Aftermath, chances are I don't really run into that many people playing that way. Usually I run into people who are trying to rush plant, and so it's not that bad of a map. It tends to be a lot like Mission, where it's basically whoever gets to the rush site first ends up winning the round. And when you have a gun that is a submachine gun, which is already high in mobility, and then you combine that with lightweight and extreme conditioning, it usually works out in my favor most often than not on this map. So if you're looking to plant bombs on this map for offense, your better site is to run into the A-bomb site, because it's just a lot closer and there's a lot more ways for you to get in. There's a lot better head glitch spots. It's an overall better bomb site to try and go after. Usually, knowing that on defense, you should try and defend A. But I wouldn't go straight through and try and meet them head on. I would try and cut them off by running center, which is what I always run every route. I change it up a little. I usually run center, toss a stun or a frag, depending on whichever one I have, and I run to the right side of the hill that I'm right by right now. And usually I can pick off one guy, and I kind of try and sneak around through the back through A or back through B, depending on where I'm seeing my teammates are being killed from. So a lot of this map is strategy, because it's very one-sided, because if you're defending one bomb plant, it's not like you're going to be very close to the other. So you got to really plan out how you're going to approach the map, how you're going to approach flanking, rushing, defending, all those types of strategies and tactics. You got to really plan it out and play smart, which is kind of the theme of this game. So moving on to offense. We're in the second to last round of the game. I get picked off here. I really don't believe this is a real kill. On my screen, I'm behind a barrier, and on his screen, I'm not. So you'll see I die right here. I'm behind this barrier when I die. See, I fall straight down behind the barrier. So I don't understand how this kill cam can tell me I'm not even anywhere near it. It's just, I don't understand this game, guys. Sometimes it doesn't seem fair almost all the time. I mean, I wish they would just bring it back to where it was in previous Call of Duties. So that's just my 2 cents on it real quick. I don't want to spend the last minute of this video complaining, so I'll just talk about here. You see, guys, I was killed by the same guy. I figured he was going to go back to that same spot, so I decided to change up my route. I cut through bottom, mid, right by the bus, and I was able to clean up not only one guy, but I was able to clean up one guy that was camping, that was rushed in a little late, it looked like, and then I was able to pick up the main guy that killed me the round previously, and also ended up finding another guy trying to run into the bomb site and try and knife. My teammate here saves my life. This is usually I'm known for saying what a team is good for, absolutely nothing, but here they were good for something. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Final score was 16-2. If you did, please go and give it a like rating down below. Hopefully you guys learned some tactics on Aftermath. And with that being said, guys, I'll see you all later. Bye.